guys, welcome back to more PES 6 Master League. Today we are going to have a look in the negotiation window, transfer window, January window, winter window, whichever window you want to call it. It doesn't matter really, does it? This is the midway point in the season, so there's only 4 weeks to get deals done. Now what I've gone ahead and done before this episode kicks off is I've actually put in some transfers already, so I'm going to show you what those are. As you can see, I've gone in for Messi, which is more than likely not going to happen. Ramos, which is more than likely not going to happen. Silva could potentially happen, that one. I'll show you that one in a minute. And Camacho. You get 5 every week, 5 transfers, but I'm only going to go with a 4 because I couldn't really fit in a 5th one. We've got 32 on our team, so we can't acquire new players. We'd have to sell up first before we could acquire anybody else, so we can only go for trades at the moment, so we're going to try that. So the first one was Messi, and I've offered 25,000 points. I've offered salary of 2,500 and I've offered Urbina as well on top of that. They're both pretty much the same age. Messi's got probably the slightly better stats overall, so I'm going to go with that one. Second of all, we've got Ramos here. I'm going to offer Metzelder for Ramos. Ramos is currently 24, Metzelder's 29, so he's got 5 years upon him. Transfer 10,000 and salary 1,800. I'm going to go for that. We've got Silva here. Now I know we've only had Risa since the start of the season, but Risa is on, like, what is his current contract? 2,500? If we can knock that down to 800 for Silva, because I think it was like 440 estimated salary. Yes, I've basically gone ahead and doubled Silva's salary there, and Silva is like 24, so he's got 7 years upon Risa. He could play the same position, so I definitely think that would be a good one. I've gone for 1,000. If not, we can go back in for that next time. And then finally Camacho is the last one. I'm going to offer Zidane for him, and I'm going to offer a salary of 1,000, and maybe I could have upped that a little bit, I don't know. Transfer at 500. This is probably not going to come back, but I went for it anyway because Camacho is really good. He's 18, he's young, he's a ledge on PES 5 as well, so yeah, I've gone for that. Let's see what happens on it, guys. This is the first one, and oh, we got success on Silva, so Risa has only played half a season with us. Now, you might be thinking, well, what was the point of getting him if you're just going to sell him off that quickly? But to be honest, Risa was 31. He was on 2,500, and we've just replaced him with a player who's now on 880 salary. So that's actually really good. So yeah, that basically we've saved ourselves a lot of money for somebody who's much younger and upcoming. So thanks to Risa, he did really well. I thought he played really well in the short time he had with us, actually. So you know, things move on quite quickly, guys. But that is our first signing of this window. Gonna go back in and see what else we can get. So the first one I'm going to do is Ramos again. This time I'm going to go for a salary of 2,000 and up that slightly. So I'm going to apply for that one. That's going to be the first one this time. So the next one I'm going to go for, guys, is David Villa instead. I'm going to try for him. And I'm going to offer a 5-year deal, transfer 17,500 and salary 2,000 with Urbina. I'm going to apply for that one. I don't think we've ever gone for him before, have we? So something a little bit different, so I'm going to go for that one as well. Going to go back in for Camacho. This time I'm going to offer 5,000 transfer and up his salary just by 100 to 1,100. And offer Zidane yet again. I'm going to apply for that as well. So the last one I'm going to do, guys, actually, is Fabregas here. And this might take some of you by surprise, but I'm going to offer Pedretti. Now, the reason I'm going to go for Pedretti is you can see there his development is sort of on decline kind of thing. So he's currently, what, 29? Fabregas is 23. And Fabregas' stats are probably a bit better there. I mean, Fabregas can't play DMF. I mean, you could throw him there, but, you know, he's better, you know, in the centre and more going forward. But yeah, I think that would be a good trade to have. Even though I do highly rate Pedretti, and I think he's such a good player for us, but I'm going to give it a go. I don't really know how much to offer. I might just go for about, you know, let's go for about that. That'll do, I think, and we'll offer maybe about 5. Should we offer 5? No, we'll start off with about 3,000 transfer money as well, and I think that's going to be, again, the only things that I'm going to do at this current point because I don't want to overdo it too much. So I'm going to try for that. And let's try again, guys. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I was predicting pretty much all breakdowns, to be honest. Like, I didn't really think much was going to happen there. We do have a results here, though. PSG want to loan Puello. That's kind of strange. I think that's Athletic Club have offered a trade for Piccolo, and Valencia and Stuttgart also want him. We could sell Piccolo, to be honest. I mean, he doesn't get an awful lot of games, but it would free up some room in the team if we did get rid of him. So it could be an idea. I think Piccolo's done well, but we're gonna sell up. So thank you for Piccolo for that. Anyway, guys, I'm back. I'm back again. And yeah, so basically this time we're gonna do a few more things. Can you check it out? Andy Cole. Andy Cole, come on. What a ledge he was last season. This is what we got going on this time. So Andy Cole, I'm gonna try and offer a trade for Zidane. So yeah. Salary 705. I'm just going to basically apply for it. Basically, this could end up in game over, but let's face it, all these aren't going to come through, surely. I'd be very shocked if all these came through. We're going to go back in for Martins. That's another one we're going to do. We're going to offer Bonlahor, salary 2,300, transfer 6612, which sort of like makes up the difference kind of thing. So yeah. And that is basically that. Yes, I know it can end up in game over. Go back in for the Fabregas deal for Pedretti. This time, salary 1,500, transfer 6,000. And again, we're going to go in for Messi this time. Jeez. 30,000 on the table, 3,000 salary, and Urbina. Let's do it. And Piccolo's going out. I think I'm going to keep hold of Puello. I think I want to hold on to him. I don't think loaning him out is really going to do us much good, to be honest. It's going to get, like I say, it's going to get us a little bit of money. A little bit. But we're going to miss him for the rest of the season, and I just think he's played really well up to now, and kind of just want him to stay, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't really think it's going to do anything for us. At the end of the day, he is, what is he, 31. I've been loaning out a 31-year-old. It's not like he's going to go there, improve, and then come back and he's going to be even better, you know what I mean? You might as well use him while we've got him. I don't think it's worth the money, honestly, just to do something like that. I'm going to go ahead and, I think, refuse that one. So yeah, some of these players that I've put up for transfer just to see if anything comes back. So, you know, I'm just gonna enter maybe one or two more. I might enter Hoekstra actually, see what if anything comes back for him. Metzelder there. I might do him as well. I mean, I know some of these players we haven't had very long, but things change really quickly in this game. So let's go ahead and see what happens with that. Oh, wow. Okay, that was more than I was expecting, to be honest. We got Martins. Oh, wow. We got Fabregas and Andy Cole. What? That is insanity. Piccolo's gone now. Messi was a breakdown. Not bothered about that. Puello's obviously a breakdown as well. Oh, that is really good. That is really good. Probably a good thing we kept Puello now that... Pedretti is now left us, but that is really good. Martins has linked up with us now. That is great stuff. Now that we've got rid of one player that we've sold Piccolo now, what we can do is actually go in for a player, because now we've got 31 players, so we've got room for one more. Now there is somebody, there he is. Roberto Carlos is up for a contract because he has regened as a 17-year-old. There's no doubt in my mind that I want that guy, and if we can snap him up in this window, that would be amazing. I don't really know what to offer him. I kind of want to get him now. I might offer him 1,000 and just go for that. I'm thinking. Could offer him more. Might just hit apply on 1,000. I mean, if we don't get him, we'll probably just go back in the summer window anyway. It's not going to make too much big of a difference because he's 17, so he's not exactly going to achieve a lot at this current moment in time, but over time, he will improve and get better, and I just can't pass up Roberto Carlos. I just can't. I saw him earlier, and I really wanted him, and nobody's negotiated with him, and I want him, and I want to I want him to just stay with us forever. We don't even play like left backs. We have to probably change the formation to suit him eventually. But yeah. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do then, guys. What I've decided is that Mika Richards here, very good player in this game. Currently, what is he, 22 years of age, stats are really good. I remember back in the day signing this guy on the Master League, and he's actually really solid, really good player to have in your team. Very young prospect back then. So, yeah. I'm going to go for that, and I'm going to offer the Metzelder trade. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, well, Metzelder's got the better stats, but Metzelder is 29. Mika Richards is 7 years behind him, so he's got a lot to improve upon, and his stats are already good, Mika Richards. So, you know, Metzelder, once players get to around the age of 30, they start to decline, and they start to, you know... you know, I mean, they're going to be retiring in a few years, you know what I mean, kind of thing. So, you know what I mean, I like to keep my team as young and fresh as possible, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try this for Mika Richards. I don't really know how much to offer. You know what, I might go for, I mean, what is Metzelder currently on? He's on 1,200, so if we could lower that a little bit, would be nice. So I'll tell you what, we'll go for 1,000 then, and we'll offer them... maybe an extra 1,000 on top of that as well, and just do that. And I think that's going to be it for this window, guys. There is nothing else that I want to do. I don't think there's anybody else that I really want to trade off. I mean, Asati's only just joined us. I know he hasn't played too many games. He hasn't played particularly well, but I kind of want to keep him and give him more game time. Vandenborg here, I was thinking of getting rid of him, but maybe he just needs more chance. Maybe get more chance now that Piccolo's gone, possibly. So there is that. Who else? It's Matinho here. He's just joined us. You know, I know a lot of you are going to be screaming, well, Risu played pretty well in that half of the season, and you've just got rid of him after trying so hard last summer to acquire him. But to be honest, Risu's 31. He was on, what was he on? 2,500 contract or something like that. Ridiculous. But we've managed to, in the future now, use that to acquire Silva, who's a really good player here. And he's up and coming, and he can play the same position that Risa usually plays on, that left side of the midfield, and he'll improve. He's only 24, so he's got like 7 years upon Risa. So, you know, things change and better options become available over time, guys. So that's pretty much that. I don't think there's anything else that I want to do other than that in this final week here. So I think I'm just going to go for that. We're going to save a little bit of money, splash the cash hopefully in the summer window, and then see what happens there. And we got both of them. Are you kidding me? That is insane. Well, so Metzelder's gone to Man City. Wow. And Roberto Carlos has joined up with us. What a legend. Oh, that is amazing. That really put the icing on the cake for me today. That one. That is extremely good. That is a much better window than I was expecting. Honestly, guys, that was a much better window than I was expecting, because I honestly thought... I'm happy with the team. I don't think there's really going to be that many changes, but that's actually been really good. Mafio is on international duty currently, so that sucks, and he is the only one on international duty by the looks of it, so that's fine. And yeah, transfer information. This has basically told you absolutely everything that happened. For us, we traded Metzelder for Mika Richards. We got Roberto Carlos in. We traded Andy Cole for Zidane. We traded Fabregas for Pedretti. We sold Piccolo to Valencia. We traded Bonlahor for Martin, so Bonlahor's gone to Newcastle now. We traded Reset for Silva, and that was it. That's a pretty successful window in my opinion, when I really was not expecting much at all out of that. I honestly think that has gone beyond my expectations, to be honest. But as you can see there, the team salary is 32,000 now, and the funds are 33,000. So we've still got half a season plus pre-season to pay that off, so that's fine. So hopefully we'll have a decent amount of money by the end of it. So we've done not bad there. We have not done bad. Anyway, guys, updated squad numbers for the new guys that have just joined us this season. Obviously, just keep everything as it is and just give the new players new numbers, and then back in next season, summer, we'll redo them all again. But Fabregas is going to be 23 for the rest of this season. Moving down, we have got Mika Richards, who's just joined us. He's going to be number 25. We have got Andy Cole is going to be 31 for the rest of the season. We've got Martins, who's the new number 9. We have got Silva, who's going to take 22. We've got Roberto Carlos, who's going to take 38. So, yeah, that's what it's going to be for the rest of the season, guys. And then, obviously, in the summer, we will redo it again and maybe change a few things up. So, yeah. Anyway, moving ahead to fixture 16, the second half of the season begins now, and we're at home to Manchester United in the next one, guys. Elsewhere, though, we got Liverpool and Chelsea there, as you can see right in the middle. Interesting tie-up, that one. We've got Spurs and Middlesbrough. We got Fulham, Celtic there. We got Wigan visiting Blackburn. We got Arsenal there at West Ham. We got Aston Villa at home to Everton, and Rangers, who are bottom of the league, visit Bolton, desperately in need of points. So, yeah, guys, that is going to be it for the next set of fixtures. Hope you enjoyed this episode today. Like I say, it wasn't more than what I was expecting. It was pretty decent. I'm quite happy with it. And we'll see how the rest of the season goes now with those new signings. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and share as always. Take care. See you then.